Assalamu alaikum boka you welcome back to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, the home of Gambian football. It's your boy again Chama, and this is the Scorpions weekend recap where we look at the key performance of Gambian foreign-based players. It was another exciting week. We saw Yankuba Mdee made his Premier League home debut with Brighton in a 2-1 win against Manchester United, keeping that 100% record for the Seagulls. Alhagie Jatta was on the goals scored and assisted for Notts County in their game on Friday. Steve Tarawale is back in the goals. Ibu Adams got his first goal of the season for Derby County on his first start of the season. Abdoulaye Ceesay continued his fine form in front of goal for Paide. Zakaria Sawa was on the goal. Hamza Barry got his first goal for Vile this season. Imam Jan also got on the goals in Sweden. Ibu Ture with Stockport County, 100% record, flawless record. They have won every single game and they have not conceded a single goal this season. Ibrahim Ajaju saved the penalty for Paide. So Gambian players, we are doing well all over the world, which is something we are very excited to see, especially ahead of an international break where the coach will name a squad that will represent the Gambia at international level. So if the players are doing well, it's a good headache for the coach to decide which players to drop and to decide which players to pick. He will be naming his squad on Wednesday, and of course, guys, on Wednesday we'll be here. Immediately after he named his squad, we will have a live stream and have some reaction from, invite some people to get their reaction on what they think about the coach squad selection, guys. So watch out for that one. We have a live stream coming on Wednesday immediately after Coach Jonathan named his squad for the upcoming qualifiers, guys. So, guys, if you are new around the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, please make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss a thing that we do. And if you enjoy whatever we do on the channel, please give us a like. This is how you can help us, move to the next level, guys. Without wasting much of your time, guys, let's get into the weekend recap, guys. So yeah, we start in England today. There were a lot of good performances from Gambian players in England. Of course, Yankuba Mdee had a decent performance against Manchester United. Ibu Adams, like I say, Alhagie Jatta, Ibu Ture, all these players had a good performance over the course of the weekend. But we start in the Premier League. Yankuba Mdee, he was up against Manchester United, which was a big game. Every Gambian kid dreams of playing against these teams, playing against these top teams in the Premier League. Manchester United, one of the biggest teams in England. They have the record number of wins in the Premier League, 20 league titles. You have to give it to them. So Yankuba Mdee was up against them. And it was an exciting time for Gambian football fans. I know Man United have more fans in the Gambia than any other club in the world. So yeah, it was a big game for Gambian fans as well, the Man United fans and the Yankuba Mdee fans. So it was exciting. Yeah, and Yankuba Mdee did not disappoint. He did not disappoint at all. That was his first big game performance. It was his first big game in the Premier League, and he did a decent job. He played 90 minutes for his club. Of course he did not get on the goals or on the assists, but his work rate in that game played a huge part why Brighton won that game. If you look at Mdee defensively, he put in a proper shift. Dalot, the left hand side where you have Dalot and Rashford, there was no threat whatsoever from Manchester United. I think Dalot got one cross in that game. Actually, Dalot only traveled twice in the game. We went into the final third of the pitch 2 times in that game. 2 times Dalot went into the final third of Brighton. So that means he spent most of his time defending because of the threat that Yankuba Mdee possessed. Mdee, this week, he got 12 touches. 12 touches in the Manchester United box. That was more than any player across the Premier League this week. So across the 10 games played in the Premier League, Yankuba Mdee got more touches than any player in the opposition box. He got 12 touches in the Manchester United box. He was always in very good positions. Getting in very good position, keeping his fullback busy. That's why Dalot did not have enough time to go and make to double up with Rashford up forward, because Yankuba Mdee's threat was there. So Dalot has to keep check with Yankuba Mdee. So like they used to say it, Yankuba Mdee daf ko pin. Daf ko pin for because Dalot did not travel. He took it wood. So he only stayed at the fullback position for most part of the game. But yes, Dalot did very good job when he came one-on-one with Yankuba Mdee. We all know Yankuba Mdee, one of the biggest strengths of Yankuba Mdee is when you get him one-on-one to dribble past you. And to be honest, Dalot won that battle in terms of the 1v1 dribbles. So Yankuba Mdee could not, the dribbles were not coming together for the boy. And also sometimes his decision making when it comes to putting the pass in the through ball, it was not coming together for him. But again, guys, let's not forget, this is the first home game. This is his Premier League home debut against a club like Manchester United, which is a massive club. So with all that, he was still a threat for Manchester United. He created a chance. He created 2 chances in the game, 2 key passes in the game. One of them for Welbeck. Welbeck headed that ball onto the post. That would have given Brighton a 2-0 lead. Unfortunately, it hit the bar. Yankuba Minteh was very, very good. Dalot, let's go on to let me show you what I mean by how Yankuba Minteh pinned Dalot into that position. Like I said, Dalot did a good job dealing with Yankuba Minteh's 1v1 duels. And Yankuba Minteh could have improved on his decision making at times. Sometimes the passes, sometimes he chooses the wrong choice. But those are things that will come with experience. Don't worry, guys. But let me show you how Yankuba Minteh pinned Dalot on that day. I'll just give you this graphic. Look at this graphic on the screen right now. This is Dalot playing against Manchester City on the left. This is Dalot playing against Fulham on the middle. And this is Dalot against Brighton on the right-hand side. This is his heat map. His heat map basically is the areas of the pitch that Dalot was operating in. These are the 3 games that Manchester United played so far this season. Against Manchester City, you can see Dalot, he was barely in his own box. You can see the arrow, where the arrow is going. The arrow shows you that Dalot is attacking towards the arrow. So you can see against Manchester United, Dalot did not spend any time inside the Manchester United penalty area. He did not spend any time there. Very few times you can see yellow, middling yellow there. And then against Fulham, most of his time he spent it in the other half, in Fulham's half. Most of his time he was on the Fulham half. Look at Dalot against Brighton. Most of his time was in his defensive area. He was low block. Minteh pinned him there. He got 12 touches in the opposition box. No player in the Premier League this game week 2, got more touches in the opposition box. Yes, like I tell you, the decision making was not great from Minteh. And then, he did not win his 1v1, duels with Dalot. But he caused Dalot a lot of problems. Dalot did not travel. I think he had 1 key pass in the game, Dalot, and that was it. And that actually came from a goal kick. The 1 key pass that Dalot have in that game came from a goal kick. The goalkeeper, what's his name? Onana, launching 1 over to the fullback position. That Dalot challenge with Veltman, and Dalot win the challenge, and then the ball dropped behind Veltman. Dalot run and cross the ball for Amad Diallo. I think you can remember the chance that Amad missed in the first half. That was the only key pass that Dalot had in that game. Other than that, everything he was doing was defending. Everything he was doing was defending because of the threat that Yankuba Minteh possessed. So yeah, you can say this. Yes, you can see the hit map. Dalot spent most of his time defending Yankuba Minteh on that day, and he did well with that. But again, that is why he cannot contribute anything going forward, because Minteh was there, and Minteh was also very helpful when it comes to defending his own box. Help Veltman. They did not have any threat on that side, guys. So it was a good performance. Execution-wise, it was not great, but it was a good performance from Yankuba Minteh. That's why the coach kept him in the team for the 90 minutes before he took him off. For me, what impressed me most is his defensive work, because the other things I know is a natural talent for Yankuba Minteh, like dribbling past players, creating chances. Those things, I think those are bread and butter for him. But the defensive work that he puts in as an attacking player is compared to none, and he always causes problem for his fullbacks. So that's what I wanted to put across. There's more to come. Definitely, there is more to come. There is way more to come. Let's just enjoy the ride, guys. Let's enjoy the ride. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next one. Ibu Adams. I've spent a lot of time talking about Minteh. Let me move on to Ibu Adams. Ibu Adams also, Ibu Adams scored his first goal for Derby County in his first league start. That was his first league start for Derby County. He opened the scoring on the 2nd minute of play, scored another wonderful goal. It was a cross coming from the right, left foot volley one time, similar to what he scored last season, but that was a right foot volley. Of course, that one was better than this one, but this was also a really good goal from Ibu Adams. Unfortunately, Derby did lose the game 2-1 against Watford. Watford are currently second in the league, and Derby are currently in mid-table. And then you move a league down, that is League 1, Ibu Ture, and his Stockport County. They were up against Bristol Rovers. They won the game 2-0. Ibu Ture played again the whole 90 minutes. Ibu Ture, if you look at his record so far in the English Championship, is absolutely mental. 3 games he has played with Stockport County. He of course he lasts the 90 minutes every single time. 3 wins for them, 3 clean sheets, and one assist. What can you ask for? This is a flawless record, like I say, flawless record. Yeah, next we talk about Alhagie Jatta, goal poacher. He was in action last Friday against Grimsby. Notts County won their game 4-1, and Alassana opened the scoring, and then he assisted the third goal. Yeah, if any kid out there is watching how to be a proper finisher or to how to be a box crasher, just go and watch Alhagie Jatta. He knows this is a business guy. This is a businessman. Striker's businessman. He just need to score the goals. He just need to be there to finish the goals and then, contribute to the team. Alhagie, in the last three games he played for Notts County, he has averaged 12 touches per game. 12 touches in 3 games. 12 touches per game. And during that period, he scored 3 goals and assisted 1. So imagine taking 12 touches in a game, playing 90 minutes in 2 of those games, scoring 3 goals and assisting 1. And all these goals he's scoring is from the 6-yard box. He's always around the 6-yard box. In the last 2 games, he completed 6 passes and 8 passes in total. That was 14 passes. And then you have the impact of scoring a goal and assisting. So, yeah, Alhagie is a real goal poacher. The type of goals he's scoring, the type of areas of the pitch that he's taking is absolutely strikers. He's a proper striker to finish goal. He's just a finisher. He's a real finisher. He can play football, of course, but his finishing ability is insane. Just always one-touch finish. He has so far 8 goals and 3 assists in 14 games for Notts County. That is 11 goal involvement in 14 games he has played for them since last season. He's also another player, he should be close to the national team now. He's a different type of striker that we have there. We have some poachers there, but I've not seen somebody like him, to be honest, who he don't even want to be part of the play. He's always thinking about how to be in a position to finish a chance. That is what Alhagie does. And he did the same thing this weekend. Let's move on to Denmark. Hamza Barry, he's also a top player. I think many Gambians, you do say that one of the most natural talents in Gambia, one of the most naturally gifted players in the Gambia we have seen. Of course, he plays in Denmark with Violet. Unfortunately, they lost their game this weekend, 3-1. But Hamza was on the score sheet. He got his first goal of the season. Currently, he's on 1 goal and 2 assists in 6 games they have played so far this season. So he has a goal involvement in every 2 games. So which is not a bad return, I would say, especially for a player who is playing from midfield. It's a good return. I'm not even saying it's not a bad. It's a good return for a player who's playing in midfield. He could have got a brace, this weekend. He got another goal which was disallowed before he actually scored. They lost the game 3-1. They are struggling to get their first win this season, but to be honest, Hamza has been a steady performer for them this season. He's giving assists, he's creating chances, defending well, playing very well in their midfield. Musa Juara also featured in that game. He came on in the second half, but he was not involved in the goals. Elsewhere in Denmark, in Division 1, James Gomez and Alhagie, they have played 7 games so far in Division 1. They have won every single game. Back-to-back 3-0 wins. Another clean sheet for James Gomez. He's looking well in shape. So, which excites me as well, because if James is in the form that we know he can be a very, very important player for the Gambia national team. Don't forget the African Cup of Nations 2021. He was one of the best players. I was even disappointed he was not nominated for the young player of the tournament then, because he was so good for Gambia then. And then the last African Cup of Nations, he kind of dropped off. He kind of got a little bit of weight, but now he's getting back to the James that we know and love. So hopefully, long may that continue, and then he will be back into the national team. I expect to see him back into the national team in the upcoming selection, definitely. The Orange, they are currently 7 points at the top of Danish Division 2. Danish Division 1 rather, that is the second tier of Danish League. I'm sure they're going to go back up. The team next to them is Horsens, so it would be nice to see Horsens and Orange both make the move up to the Danish First Division. That would be wonderful to see, because Horsens is also our club. That's where my sister is, Seni, Coach Matan Boy, and Alhagie Sen, our Gambian defender, and Omar Jaju is also there. Estonia, Stek and Ceesay. Stek saved the penalty this week. They are doing really well. Paide and Ceesay, he cannot stop. That boy cannot stop. You are hearing rumors that he has been invited to the Gambia national team, so we will wait and see what happens there. But yeah, we are hearing the rumors. They are already in full swing. Abdullah Ceesay has been unstoppable for Paide. He continued his form this weekend. He scored another one. That was his fourth goal for Paide. Ceesay has now 4 goals, 3 assists in the 10 games that he has played for Paide. He's averaging a goal every 81 minutes of play. Every 81 minutes, Abdullah Ceesay is either scoring a goal or assisting a goal, which is mental, to be honest. To consider this is a player who was playing for Real de Banjul like 2-3 months ago. He helped Real, win the league because his goals were very crucial. I can remember ahead of the final few months before he moved to Paide, when he returned back from his injury, he came back with a bang. He came back, scored 5 goals in 3 games, and he was named Jola Football Bantaba Player of the Month. That was in April or in May. And then from after that, another 1 month or 2 months later, he moved to Paide. And at Paide, he's making the league look so easy. He already has 4 goals and 3 assists. And he's not only scoring in the Estonian league, he has played in the European Conference League qualifiers. And he has done really well, scored 3 goals. 3 of his goals were scored in European competitions. And he also got an assist. He played against very good teams like Hakens. Hakens, they were the Swedish champions a couple of seasons ago. We remember where that young Gambian player, that young Gambian Swedish player, Modlamin Sonko, used to play for. So, yeah, Abdullah Ceesay, if he's in the squad, it's a big thing, it's a massive thing, and a well-deserved, well-earned call-up to the national team. I would say it like that. So long may it continue with him. Alhagie Jatta also was in action this weekend. His club, Mets, they won 3-1 in Ligue 2. They got their first win of the season. Alhagie played about 73 minutes. Steve Traoré is back in the goals. His club, yes, Galore, they lost this weekend. But Steve, got his first goal there. We all lost Steve. When he is at the peak of his game, he is one of the most exciting Gambian players to watch. So hopefully he can get back to that fitness level. For me personally, I think the upcoming international break is a little bit too soon for him. But obviously, with just a matter of time, he'll be back into the national team for sure. Ibrahima Dabo, he also got an assist. Ibrahima Dabo, EB Dabo for Frosinone, but unfortunately, they also lost their game 2-1. Zakaria Sawo, he came off the bench and then, scored the 3rd goal for Aris. They won their opener in the Cyprus League. Imam Jan was also in action yesterday. He got a goal for Mayalbi. And finally, Babu Njai in US, Oakland Roots. He also got on the score sheet this weekend. So there were tons of Gambian players scoring goals, tons of Gambian players doing well with their respective clubs, guys. This is what we love to see. Make the decision so difficult for the coach to pick you or to remove you from the team. This is football. This is how it goes. You have to embrace the competition. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from Gambian players. They are doing really well. The coach have a headache. Let's see who he will bring into the national team for the upcoming qualifiers, guys. Don't forget, immediately after Coach Jonathan named his squad, we will have a live stream. It will be live on Facebook, live on Instagram, and live on YouTube. So guys, you can join us in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts about that. We are looking forward to that tomorrow. That's actually tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, if you enjoyed that, please don't forget to subscribe to the Jola Football Bantaba YouTube channel. And guys, please give us a like. It helps the channel grow. Until we come your way again, goodbye, guys.